Peace, my lovely vigilant owls. How I missed y'all. My apologies for no Monday video. I got told by Spirit it wasn't needed at the time because there was a lot of people still recovering from their crossroads or any similar energetic shifts that were happening. The full moon in Virgo went by. I was knocked with anxiety, so I needed a rest day and a mental health day, and then I got backed up with books and clients, etc. So my apologies to the Patreon owls as well. Y'all will definitely have some videos up this week. I'm changing Wednesday uploads. It's either if Spirit tells me to or it doesn't feel like I need to, because when I go against my intuition, it ends up becoming a very scattered, distorted message, and I have learned that in the past. So I need to revise the angel and devil spread a bit more. I mean, the concept is there, but I don't like how the spread was coming out. I didn't like it. Some people found it useful, but I know it could be better. So right now I'm going to be doing divine masculine, divine feminine, not in the external perspective, but some tones of it might pop up. A lot of this is directed in balancing your own internal divine masculine, divine feminine, or what energetic shifts you could be currently processing or going through to help you balance wherever that may be going. Anything else? Readings are open. The new tarot spread I have is Animal Spirits. If you have issues, this is usually for like the more newer baby witches, baby spiritualists. If they have issues decoding if a new deity or spirit is trying to reach out to them for more work for them to do on their path, I tap into the animal spirits and then give you tools, books, and places to research so that you can find whatever deity you feel is ankling you either through that animal spirit I pull and the books I give you, because just about every known deity that's been physically written down in this particular dimension has an animal associated with it or a flower, something attached to it, for you to find it in books. So that's why I made it, and it's pretty cheap, like $15. What else? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so let's see. We're doing mind, body, and spirit through the divine masculine and feminine, and then we're going to be seeing how to balance out that energy and possibly the key, or if you need a ritual to get you through this energetic shift. I don't like saying the week because the energetic shift can last from like a week, from a couple days to a week. It's basically to help you if you're stuck in this moment, current in time. All right. Dope. Not yet. It feels like you're really letting a lot of your thoughts get to you this week, in this current moment in time, but it feels like heavily this week, especially since this is in the Yoruba with the Orishas. This is Oya's Day of Confusion. Possibly a lot of different projects you're wanting to work on or opportunities, and you don't know really where to start with them. I feel like you're not really giving yourself time to rest in this moment, especially your divine feminine side. You're kind of Like, you know how it is when you first spiritually awaken and you get to this path, and now you find different things to do every day, different things to work on. You're always discovering something new. You're not giving yourself time to rest, basically. You're not. You need to. Whether that's taking a nap, not going outside to ground. It's okay to not always look at the deeper pictures of stuff, because that will constantly mentally drain you. It feels like you need to find a balance in this time. Look at that. And we got the balance card too. It's almost like you're running. Yeah, I'm seeing like this lady in the kitchen. You know, the 50s, 60s cartoons where the woman was in the kitchen, like doing everything, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids. Like you're running your divine feminine energy damn near ragged. You're not letting them take a day off. And that's showing up in your external. Like you're always finding busy work. You always have something to do. It feels like you can never sit down. Like you constantly have to be on the go. You need to find time to rest. Spirit said if you have time to sleep, you got time to rest. It feels like on the masculine side, so kind of like how this would be translating externally, but what could also be running the divine feminine within ragged, is you have a lot of obligations that you really have no business in. It feels like you have the full free will to walk away, and you're kind of choosing not to. Even with this 8 of Cups, it's like this is what spirits tell. Yeah, you gotta go. Look at that. It left out my hand. You let go of all those obligations, because I feel like you're saying yes. See, the card doesn't even want to stay in my hand because it's not yours to hold. You're holding on to a bunch of obligations that aren't yours. You're just making them yours. And Spirit's like really telling you to drop it. Just drop it. This is exactly how your higher self is looking at you. We have more prior obligations to do to connect within. And you over here doing all this human stuff that you know is just distracting you. You know it's a distraction. You know the moment you stop making it hard, it stops being hard. This isn't for the new, that message wasn't for the new baby spiritualists that are still in the rat race of humanity. That's more for the known gods and goddesses that are letting their ego run them ragged. Yeah, I'm seeing a puppet on the string. Like you just let yourself kind of get reattached to this place, and it's starting to drain you, and you're starting to realize that, and you're like, oh, how am I gonna get out of it? Guess what? The owl is here to help you with that. Gathering together, massing, converging, unifying, assembling, combining forces. The sum is greater than the parts. It feels like you're getting so wrapped up in the minute details that you're forgetting to zoom out sometimes. Like it's okay to go, I'm not gonna do it today. Me is more important. And it's not like you're not doing that. It's more of, and it's not like you're purposely running away from something. This isn't like a running away. It's just more of, you just got a little distracted. That's really, it's not something to beat yourself up over. Because I know a couple of my owls be doing that after my readings. I know y'all do. Don't do that. Don't beat yourselves up. It's not that you're subconsciously or unconsciously running away from something. It's just more of, ooh, shiny thing. Ooh, a shiny thing. Ooh, a shiny thing. That's how it is. That's all it is. And you just have to be able to collect yourself and go, oh, I'm doing it again. That's all. Yeah, that's what it is. I see some and some of y'all ancestors, like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're just you're not just catching the little things. You got to practice that. Like the moment you feel yourself dissociating out of nowhere, when you know you can pull yourself back. Sometimes when you dissociate, you can't pull yourself back because it's a message, so I understand. But there's also times where you just kind of just zone out completely, and you know you could pull yourself back, you just don't. It's that's all it is. Just working on being a bit more present in reality, not 24/7, because I know it's, you don't want to be present in this BS, but just a bit more aware, so you're not feeling as though you're carrying a lot of mental and emotional baggage that's not yours, because you end up getting caught in a small talk conversation. You know, sometimes our human friends comes and talks about our problems, and we're like, and then sometimes you end up carrying that baggage without actually fully cleansing yourself or letting yourself energetically know, this isn't mine to carry, I'm just listening. It's just those little things that are starting to kind of build up. It feels like a prevention of death by 1,000 cuts. Like, make sure you're doing your daily routine so that you don't end up accidentally carrying a small pebble every day that ends up becoming a boulder because you're interacting with the humans outside. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Sacrifice. What can you let go of? I heard stop being dramatic. It's not this dramatic. Some situations, because this is on a spectrum, but some situations, like, what you're thinking is possibly like a mountain or someone like spiritually attacking you, is really just someone sending the evil eye for a little bit. You're lighting 12 candles because you think someone sent a demon, when realistically all you have to do is put some vinegar over your third eye and the shit goes away. Work smarter, not harder. Do I need to read the book? They just want the ritual. Okay. You don't have to do the exact ritual. The reason for the ritual behind this card is to inspire you to kind of do your own twist of it if you feel like you're resonating with this spread. Because it could be that you're kind of picking up many attachments, many spiritual parasites from going outside, and you just need to do like a little bit of a ritual to clear that out. Usually, like, you could just do like some spiritual water. It's just some water you freaking pray over or put on your altar. And you could put a bit of vinegar, some lemon juice, and a little bit of sugar. Swirl that around in a spray bottle, and when you come home after a day of BS, spray that all over yourself as a way to cleanse off all that BS and stuff. That will help with all of this random energy draining that y'all probably experiencing. Right? This is the right one? Okay. The ritual, the grand silence. Sacrifice speech in order to really hear. In the morning, light a candle, gaze at the flame for a few minutes, and breathe slowly to relax your mind. When you are ready to commerce, take a deep breath and say God/Goddess/Universe, whichever one you want to say. I offer you my sacrifice. Then snuff out the candle with your fingertips. You don't got to do all that unless you feel you need to. Your grand silence has begun. If necessary, throughout the day, you can write notes on paper, but do not text or type emails. This is the time of planting in the physical world, not the virtual. When you can't immediately voice/type thoughts, opinions, and feelings, it forces you to truly listen and see what is happening around you. It is a version of being planted. You remain quiet so you can learn and grow. Before going to bed, light the candle again, and the flame brightness open. As the flame brightens, open your lips and take a loud, audible breath. Your first words to break grand silence can be thank you, God/Goddess/Universe, for accepting my sacrifice. Blow the candle out when you are ready to sleep. Basically, that's an exercise, a 1 day exercise to help you stay more present. Besides just constantly listening to your own voice, you're kind of just becoming the true observer of your reality. Don't do this when you got work, okay? There's some people that will go, okay, I'll do this knowing damn well they got work. I'm just saying. Is there anything else that needs to be said? Nope. Okay. Well, that is all I got for you, my lovely vigilant owls. I hope this finds you well, and I hope this helps you on your paths. As always, stick to the skies, and I will see you in these cosmic streets. Peace.